everyone, welcome back. Today I'm super excited to bring you along on an epic road trip adventure. We're starting in the crisp, cool air of Mississauga and driving all the way down to the sun-soaked historic streets of St. Augustine, Florida. Buckle up, grab your road snacks, and let's dive into this adventure together. We hit the road from Mississauga in the early afternoon, our spirits high with the anticipation of the journey ahead. The streets were lively as we started out, the day already in full swing with the sun high overhead, casting bright beams of light across our path. The thrill of embarking on a new adventure never gets old, and I was buzzing with excitement, eager to discover all the surprises that awaited us. As we drove away from the familiar sights of the city, the hours ahead promised a tapestry of experiences and the joy of exploration. Setting out at this time meant our adventure began with the energy of the day at its peak, every mile a step into the unknown. Immediately after crossing the border, our first pit stop was at Walmart. Since we hadn't brought any food with us from Canada, it was crucial to stock up for the road ahead. We filled our cart with essentials for hearty road trip meals and morning coffees, milk, cream, and a selection of meats like bacon, ground beef, steaks, and hamburgers. We also picked up a variety of fruits and plenty of snacks to keep our energy levels high throughout the journey. Our next major destination was the bustling metropolis of Washington, D.C. After a long stretch on the road, we were eager to dive into the rich history and vibrant culture of the nation's capital. Parking our trusty van in Rockville, we opted to navigate the city using the efficient metro system. Pro tip: investing in a day pass for the metro is a savvy move. It's not only cost-effective, but also incredibly convenient for exploring all the iconic landmarks and hidden gems the city has to offer. However, as I soon discovered, it's essential to keep a tight grip on your ticket. In a moment of careless haste, I watched in dismay as my pass slipped from my fingers and disappeared onto the tracks below. Lesson learned the hard way as I shelled out an unexpected 13 for a replacement. But hey, every mishap adds to the adventure, right? DC is truly a treasure trove of history and intrigue. Our first stop was the Spy Museum, where we plunged into the shadowy world of espionage. The museum is filled with cool gadgets and captivating stories of covert operations that had us all enthralled. Next, standing in front of the White House was absolutely surreal, a pinch-me moment for sure. We had big plans to see more iconic spots like the Lincoln Memorial and the Art Tech Museum, but time wasn't on our side, and we arrived a bit too late to tick everything off our list. It just goes to show, no matter how much you plan, every trip has its own rhythm and surprises. Maneuvering through the DC Metro was an adventure in itself, a lively escapade that kept us on our toes and more engaged with the bustling city life. After a day filled with urban sights and sounds, we made our way back to where our trusty van was parked in Rockville. Once everyone was settled in, we revved up the engine, buzzing with anticipation as we set our course for the next leg of our journey, towards the charming and historic streets of St. Augustine, Florida. Arriving in St. Augustine, we were instantly enchanted by this historic Spanish town, known as the oldest in North America. We spent about 3 hours exploring its rich heritage, visiting the oldest wooden schoolhouse in the U.S., a galleon reminiscent of those that brought the Spanish settlers, and the robust fort that once protected this charming town. Each landmark was a window into a bygone era, and the stories they held were as captivating as the picturesque scenery around them. After immersing ourselves in the enchanting history and breathtaking scenery of St. Augustine, life suddenly handed us a curveball. An urgent situation called us back to Canada, necessitating a rapid departure to ensure one of our travel companions made it home safely. This unexpected twist led to a brisk and intense 2-day drive back north, pushing our adventure into an unforeseen detour. After recharging with a crucial night of rest back in Canada, we were ready to embrace the road once more. This time, our compass pointed towards Atlanta, Georgia. The spirits in the van were high as we set out, and although our journey had taken an unexpected detour, we were nearly back on track, eager to see what new adventures awaited us. Our first stop in Atlanta? A delightful breakfast at the Atlanta Breakfast Club, right across from the Aquarium. It was the perfect start to a day full of exploration. Rejuvenated, we dedicated a good 3 hours to exploring the Georgia Aquarium, thoroughly enchanted by the graceful whale sharks, the playful antics of the otters, and the serene glide of beluga whales. We were also captivated by the busy penguins, the ethereal drift of jellyfish, and the delicate dance of seahorses. Every exhibit seemed to transport us to a different realm, a spellbinding underwater universe that captured our imaginations and left us in awe of the aquatic world. Following that, we made our way up to Rock City, where each twist and turn of the road uncovered stunning landscapes that took our breath away. Although the tickets were a bit pricey, the experience was well worth the investment. Rock City unfolded as a true natural wonder, boasting enormous rock formations, including a precariously balanced 1,000-ton rock, tight squeezes like Fat Man's Squeeze, and a panoramic viewing platform that offered a glimpse of 7 different states. The fairy tale themed attractions captivated everyone, proving to be a magical experience for both kids and adults alike. After our exploration of Rock City, we sought out a nearby truck stop for some much-needed rest. The journey had already taught us to be prepared for anything, and true to form, our morning started with some unexpected excitement. A police incident right at the truck stop. This encounter served as a stark reminder that life on the road is full of surprises, each day writing its own unique story. As we approached Mammoth Cave, Kentucky, the landscape around us transformed, ushering us into the realm of one of the planet's most extensive cave systems. Here, we encountered a couple from Poland who were wrapping up a year-long journey across North America. Passionate about rock climbing, they had traversed various terrains from coast to coast, each climb adding a story to their adventure collection. They enthusiastically shared insights from their travels and encouraged us to explore Mexico next, highlighting its vibrant culture and natural beauty as perfect for adventurers like us. Their stories enriched our experience at Mammoth Cave, sparking our curiosity about extending our own adventures beyond familiar borders. We journeyed deep into Mammoth Cave on a 2-hour guided tour, venturing through only a small portion of its expansive subterranean labyrinth. Later, just a short drive away, we explored Crystal Onyx Cave. Though our visit was brief, it was profoundly impactful, showcasing a dazzling array of intricate rock formations and the mysterious, tranquil ambiance of a living cave. After our subterranean adventures, we pulled into a truck stop to spend the night. There, under the vast canopy of stars, we relaxed and soaked in the quiet of the evening, unwinding from a day rich with exploration as we prepared for the journey home the next day. Setting off bright and early, we embarked on the marathon drive back to Canada. The endless expanse of the open road had a calming effect, allowing us to reflect on the journey while propelling us towards home. As we crossed back into familiar territory, a wave of relief mingled with a touch of nostalgia. Arriving home in the evening, we were weary but filled with a sense of exhilaration from the multitude of experiences we had encountered along the way. And there we have it, the end of our epic road trip. Over the years, I've embarked on many wild adventures which I'm eager to share with you in future videos. Thank you for coming along on this amazing journey with me. If this video has inspired you or fueled your own sense of wanderlust, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more adventures, and share your own experiences and travel tips in the comments below. Until our next adventure, continue to explore and savor the journey home.